since World War II. Feels like we're heading straight into World War III. You've got the war in Gaza, you've got the war in Ukraine, and now we've got a fresh war in between India and Pakistan. Well, Pakistan did shoot a few planes out of the sky, I suppose, and India did launch 3 missiles against Pakistan. It sounds like an act of war to me, but have we not learned anything? I would also be, that's where we are today. Now this is, let me just bring around a bit. This is a voir dire, and there's the missus over there. She's got the 2 dogs, so I'm going to see if I can catch up with them. I don't think I'll be holding one though, because it's quite hard, because they'll constantly pull. I've got to hold this as well, so. Yeah, it's, I do wonder, you see, that I do. Why, my dear missus is still with me. What do you reckon? Ain't you learned nothing, darling? Ain't you learned nothing?
I think I've learned something.
Have you learned?
These other stupid people.
Yeah, but ain't you learned anything? So you're still with me?
Oh, no.
How many years is it now? How many years? You forgot?
36.
Oh crikey, 36 years. Sounds like a life sentence to me. Oh my giddy aunt, we're supposed to be on the voir dire here, and we've got a jeep coming down there. Yeah, we've got a jeep coming down the voir dire, that we have. Can we spin that camera around a bit so you can see? There we are. See? There's a jeep. So, you okay? That's right. Yeah. We'll just walk over there, shall we?
It's a bit of a pain because...
You're tangled up?
No, the leaves are different lengths. I couldn't find 2 leaves the same.
No, when you got one of them now. See, look at that. Yeah, that must be. Is that a Tesla Cybertruck? Is that a Tesla Cybertruck, Caroline? Let's keep a distance, it'll blow up. Bonjour! Brilliant. Oh, she betrayed. Oh dear. Let's bring it around again.
That's fast, wouldn't she?
Yeah, little girl in a little Cybertruck. It's not every day, is it? I think it's the first time we've seen anything like that down there. That little, we come down there quite a bit. You see walking the dogs. It's quite handy. You know, because it's a warm day, and they've got the trees. It's tree lined, you see down there, so it's quite cool. It's quite ideal for little doggies. Yeah, but you know, going on about what's going on at the moment, and you've got the Labour Party in the UK, and they're kind of struggling to break through with the British people, understandably so, because I don't think they haven't got that connection. They're kind of like, it's a bit like the Democrats in the United States. I don't know what you do, but I feel that Labour and the Democrats are kind of like in an era of modern politics. You know, politics based on sentiment, but they're still trying to fight wars effectively, or politics, trying to break through using old style politics. It don't work with this modern generation, does it?
No, I think in general Labour's doing a fairly good job, but a lot better than Conservatives are doing.
Well, I'm not a Labour fan, though, my darling, you know that.
No.
But look at you got to see the wood between the trees, and yes, Labour brought in some rather appalling policies, ill thought out policies, to be honest. And like for instance the winter fuel credit thingamajiggy, yeah, winter fuel allowance.
And the disability thing, because we've got a disabled son. He's very disabled.
He is very disabled,
but
yeah.
He's really stressed at the moment because he doesn't know.
There's a donkey up there.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
No, he's not there. Carry on.
He doesn't know what's going to happen, does he?
No, he doesn't know. It's a worry.
He should be okay, but you know, there's a risk that he might lose something.
Well, you don't. It's the not knowing, isn't it, as well? And it's not the best idea. I'm on a gimbal, and I've got to get used to this one. My old one broke, so I sent it back. I say it's old one, that was a new old one. I know it's expensive, but this one I've got to get used to. And now I'm getting tangled up by dogs. Oh, God. Ben, I got pulled by that lead. behind my knees, so I got my legs kind of collapsed, and I landed on my little Pandora. Oh, poor little thing. I'm going to stay over here.
I need to make sure I've got 2 of these leaves in when we come out.
Crikey. You can't fly a kite, can you, darling?
They're just pulling me in different directions.
It's all the smells, you see, because there's a lot of dogs come down there. Hello there. Can you do something on influencers illegally advertising? I caught 2, but they kept on doing it. Advertising what?
Oh, we have a lot of problems, don't we?
What?
Not influencers, but
Influencers.
things coming up that shouldn't come up.
Oh, yeah, like on this channel, sometimes I get like Nigel Farage come up in adverts and stuff.
No, well, why would you want those?
I think they're missing the point. Now have a look at that. Okay, so you're saying influencers who are legally advertising. I need to understand what you mean by that. Why is their advertising illegal? For a start. Hello, Granny Waddlebottom. Granny Waddlebottom's here.
I thought you thought like me.
What are you? Let's have a look. No, not quite, is it? It's not quite a Waddlebottom there, no. No, Anne Widdicombe, no. When an influencer adds a branded hashtag and no label. Oh, yes, I get you now. Yes.
What happens?
No, if you have to, when you're doing influence and stuff, you have to, by law, God, what agency is it now? Something's just fell down my leg.
You wet yourself?
No, I think it's my menthol thing. Yeah, it has. Because I get a lot of, I'm trying something new at the moment. Because that's actually what it does work. Because I've got fibromyalgia, I get a hell of a lot of phlegm on my vocal cords. And that's why I'm really hoarse all the time. And so I've got this fluid stuff I've been using, but now I've just been giving it a go with this thing. It's just one of them, it's this little vape thing occasionally.
Only menthol in it.
I've only got menthol, there's no nicotine, anything like that. And that has actually really helped me speak.
It's because my mother came over for 8 days.
Yes, I don't like smoking. I never smoked.
Since she was 14, and she's nearly 84, so she's been smoking for nearly 70 years.
Yeah.
And she came to see us and gave up, didn't
Yeah.
she? And was just smoking a 1% nicotine on a vape, which
Yeah.
did really well, didn't she?
But it's quite handy for me if I'm about to do videos and stuff, you see, because then I can just have a couple puffs of that and that clear me out, and then I last for a bit. And then I don't worry. Do you know what I mean? When I say, oh crikey, I'm losing my voice, it's because I'm building up too much phlegm in my ear. That's basically it. It's really annoying. I'd whoop you. I can already tell of pure instinct. Oh, you could whoop me. All right, very nice. Okay, pure instinct. You don't know me. I'm a vindictive bastard. I am. Well. Where we go? What have I missed? Hello, Ronan. Hello, new friends. Hello there, Val. Hope you well. And Emmanuel Gusot. An influencer. Oh, crikey, you've done it already. Morning, handsome Marcus and Caroline. Lucky woman. You're lucky. You're lucky. Oh, and Waddlebottom did.
All right, okay.
No, she's not. I'm the lucky one. That I am, aren't I, darling? I've got to say that. I've got to say that. I'm in trouble otherwise, if you know what I mean. What are you doing, guys? They're cocky, they're dragging their heels again. Yeah, so anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about Labour, weren't we?
We're talking about...
And how they're not breaking through. And it's the same with the Democrats. They're trying to use old-style politics in a new era, and it doesn't work. It really doesn't. Just a sec, I'll put my phone in here. Oh, something in there. Yeah, oh, my wife's got a hand up. What asked, darling? You at the back.
You told me I've got to put my hand up.
You at the back. What would you like to say? You at the back.
Oh yeah, well, I was going to say that part of the problem with Labour
Just let them. Oh, get it closer.
is they don't blow their own trumpet. So a lot of people, unless they actually analyse the news like we do,
Yeah.
They don't actually know what Labour's doing.
No, that's very true.
Like,
they don't.
Like immigration, they don't think they're doing anything. But if you actually were to look into it, they're doing quite a bit.
They've sent more people back than the Tories ever did. In fact, the Tories had to bribe one. They paid him £3,000. You know, if you please leave, we'll give you £3,000. You know, it's a bit like old Trump is talking about that now, but I think that's just a ploy to get them in their crosshairs. Do you know, they're paying £1,000 or pay $1,000 if you leave the country under your own accord. You'll pay £1,000. I think what they'll do is, right, once you're there, they'll get hold of you because now they've got you. Yeah, at the embassy or somewhere like that. You know, where you got. No, I'm talking about the Democrat. Not Democrats. You know, Trump.
Oh, Trump.
Trump's doing a bit like what like the UK was trying to do.
Oh, I see. So I'll give you $1,000 if you hand yourself over.
Yeah, if you know, deport yourself.
Yeah, but what we're really good to do is send you to El Salvador.
I don't believe them. They're so disgusting. These people are. So disgusting. I don't believe them at all. I really don't. And I wouldn't trust them. I just wouldn't trust them. You've got people like, what's her name? Cosplay Christy Gnomes. You know, these people are just evil. You know, when you think of post-war, what have you, and like for instance, within Europe, what have you, like you know, like the European Union, not the European Union, but the common market and all, you know, basically keep peace via trade, and that's kind of how it works. It's like, for instance, the UK has just negotiated a trade deal with India, which India is now in the old news again because obviously they are also. Well, it looks like they've instigated a fight. They have. Well, they're the first ones. Oh, yeah, come back. Go back. Yeah.
What's her name? That Ben.
Oh, Kemi Badnock. Yeah, she's awful.
Complaining about that.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense, Caroline. It doesn't make any sense. The thing she's complaining about is what it's like negotiated already with like 40, 50 other countries. It makes no sense. And it's just dual taxation and stuff. You know, who wants to pay tax twice? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, no one, because like us, if we pay tax here, we don't have to pay it again on our English pension or whatever.
Well, yeah, well, it's different for us now because we've got our cuts ashore and all stuff. But it's the thing that the rule in France is basically you have to pay the tax in the country which is the highest, effectively. Yeah, so if that's because they know that the French taxes are higher. Do you reckon, darling? That's what it is, isn't it? They're not stupid, the French.
It's very high.
Yeah, we do pay quite a bit, really, for what we earn. We earn very little and pay too much bloody tax. But there you go. Yeah, we do get a lot for it, darling.
Like 25%?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have the bottom limit if you're self-employed, just 25% on everything.
It's on everything, but that's on the scheme that we're on. You see, there's different schemes where you can declare your income and what have you, but with the scheme that we're on, I mean, we're going to change the next one up, but then we had COVID and Brexit, and I thought, crikey, what's happening now? We don't know what's going on. So, and now we've got the threat of war, so we kind of think, let's leave it as it is. And I'm not earning enough anyway.
We're allowed to say where we are until we earn a certain amount.
Yeah. But the thing with the AR, you pay tax on your turnover, which is horrendous. So all the things I buy, like microphones and cameras and phones. Slow down.
Wood, when you're doing your woodworking.
Slow down. Bit more. It's Rockton down there. No consideration for other people.
Well, could have been a little kid in there.
Yeah. And you're deaf. Because run you down. She wouldn't have heard him.
I didn't hear him.
I didn't hear him.
I honestly didn't hear him.
A bit inconsiderate. You slow down, wouldn't you? If you see somebody, you sort of like. Just. Yeah. I should have pushed him off his bike, shouldn't I? Yeah, nutted him.
My French friends seem to think, you're better off if your hair's down, then no one can see your hearing aids. And I said, well, I actually want people to see my hearing aid.
That's stupid.
If people see that I've got a hearing aid, then they...
Because it's actually got one in at the moment.
Yeah, no, getting the other one.
It's on the other side. Let's get a new one, you say. You lost one.
New one on the other side.
Yeah, anyway, wait. So Labour is not breaking through because they clearly have got terrible marketing. And we're going to go through the woods, are we? Okay. We're going to go through this way down there. Through the woods. We're going through the woods so we can get some ticks.
Oh, do you want down the path?
No, good for there. Come back on the path. No, don't get ticks on there. They might. We won't. I hope not. Anyway. But yeah, no. Anyway, see, during the Labour campaign, they were absolutely useless with media. Like, for instance, YouTube or TikTok and stuff like that. And that's where Nigel Farage really broke through, didn't he? You know, he's reaching the people, the young people who are on these platforms, and obviously Instagram. They don't do things like Facebook. You know, that's for old gits. Ain't it, darling? Isn't Facebook for old gits?
I didn't hear you.
Facebook's for old gits, isn't it?
What, like me?
Yeah. Are you tangled?
I don't really do Facebook, I do Messenger.
You're always on Facebook.
Oh, I look at some things on there that is usually like...
That's Mark Zuckerberg.
It's stuff for sale and...
Oh, stuff for sale. Okay, I understand that one. That's quite useful. That's how I got my nice chair.
Fibromyalgia and...
Oh, the fibromyalgia ones, yeah, that's very
all sorts
handy.
of things like that, really.
They tripped over a stick.
That's a load of rubbish, the rest of it, I must admit.
That is. Let's turn this camera out so you can see.
If you start looking at it, you scroll and scroll.
Yeah, that's true.
But
It's pointless.
Messenger is because that's how I keep in contact with people, but more and more people are doing like WhatsApp. And,
WhatsApp, yeah.
And,
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Ooh. There, that's the wrong direction. There, wrong direction. You've got something to read.
Oh, Peter Pan statue there, is there? Oh, Mark, go see.
Sorry?
You guys should come to St John's, Newfoundland, and take the doggies through the Boat Ring Park where Peter Pan statue is.
Oh,
Is it so they can pee up it?
that'd be nice.
Well, we're trying to get the camera sorted out. We've been trying it for ages, so we didn't have enough money to sort it out, and now we have now, but since it's been sitting there,
Maybe
I've got to clean all the fuel tank out.
maybe we should do something today.
Is that a hint? Maybe I should be doing that door that I'm supposed to be building.
Just make sure to be careful machinery.
What language are you two speaking? It's double Dutch, okay?
speaking English.
Double Dutch.
Trying to speak English.
We're speaking Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Norfolk. It's a dialect, not a language.
Maybe.
Mark and Vancouver. Vancouver is beautiful. I thought we could come from the UK when the fash take over. Yeah, the fascist, as in Nigel Farage. Do you know what? If we had an election, darling, if we had an election today in the UK, Nigel Farage would get in.
Do you think?
Definitely.
Well,
Got no doubt. I think they would.
There's only 30% of the population voted.
Yeah, and that's true, and you tend to get higher turnout for general election.
In the general election, more people would vote, yeah. So I'm not 100% sure. Like
The polls are suggesting it, Caroline.
you know,
Popularity.
You know, like with
Polls.
Macron, you thought like he's in really big trouble a while
He
back,
was in big trouble.
and that seemed to turn around when they did an election.
Well, that's because those on the left all rallied together and actually decided that we don't want this and pushed out the right.
Maybe that would happen. Maybe Green, Liberal, and Labour and all.
It doesn't work like that, though. We haven't got that system.
Okay.
Not in the UK, have we?
Shame.
That is a shame. So, and I said, it's still a bit of a coalition. You wouldn't have, yeah, but that really depends on whether or not whatever party gets enough votes or not, you know?
Yeah.
They might have to go with somebody else.
I'm looking right down to the road.
You're going right down to the road, are you?
Yeah.
Don't get run over.
Back up that other little track.
Ah, are you going to go under the bridge then?
Yeah.
We're going under the bridge, guys.
Just because you're talking and that all
Oh, I'm talking.
time.
Ah, it's just because I'm talking, apparently. Sorry.
The dogs are doing well. This one had a bad hip sometimes.
Yeah, sort that Pandora. They probably can't hear you all the way over there, Don. That Pandora's got a bad hip, hasn't she?
Sometimes, and this one's
You don't
got
take as far as we used to.
And this one's got a heart condition, and he's been getting very wheezy lately, which we don't know whether it's a heart condition
Yeah,
or
that's
whether it's
Sebastian, the white one. He has a heart condition.
with pollen count and things. Because he's quite good today.
Yeah, he hasn't coughed much, has he?
Yeah.
He does cough a lot normally in the mornings. So we've got the old tram line a bridge. That's what we've been going down. It's the old tram line. They call them the voir vert, which is basically, you know, the green look. So it's a nice place to live here, I'll tell you. It's you know, there's a bit of a learning curve living in France, I must admit.
Oh, yeah.
But we got past that.
Things have changed though. When we first come here, like, the shops were shut like 2.5 hours at lunchtime and didn't open on a Sunday.
You're
If someone's got a hearing problem like me, that would have been terrible for them.
Oh, Caroline. Such an old woman.
But things have changed.
We've got bluebells here, look.
Bank holiday.
There's it is, yes. Bank holiday today, yep. Ascension Day. Oh, it's D-Day.
D-Day.
Yeah, they celebrate it here. They have a holiday in France for VE Day. You don't in the UK.
I think all the Europe does.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. What do you think about, Karen? You think about, like, for instance, all the American blood that was spilled down VE, down Normandy.
I think he's got a rename it or something.
Oh, crikey, yeah, what's he could rename it? I can't remember what he could rename it as now.
Victory Day.
Victory Day. The US,
the winning was all to do with.
Oh, for God's sake! No, it wasn't.
And nobody else.
Let's be fair about this.
They helped.
Well, everyone helped. It was a coalition again. At the end of the day, you know, if you weren't on the axis of evil, you know, they all mucked in together. And for instance, you could argue that Russia pretty much made a massive influence. They lost so many people, Russia did. So many Russians were lost. And now at threat of going to war with them again, my darling.
I know. It's like this, EU want to stop the supply of Russian gas by 2027, and there's 2 countries vetoed it.
Did they actually veto it? Or
yes. They voted against it.
Okay, well there's, you're talking about Slovakia
and Hungary.
And Hungary, 2 countries that are both Putin sympathisers. Hello again. Yeah, the camera wasn't floating on its own, just so you know. We've looked down the old lane.
We're on the way back.
We just come down there, up to the road, then back up here. So effectively we're back on the old voir vert again. Now this old voir vert, it goes all the way from Orador to Chalou, and Chalou is where Richard the Lionheart was killed with a crossbow bolt. Not straight away, no, it took about a week or 2. You know, let the infections fester, you know, give it sepsis and that, and then he pegged it.
I believe there's also a track from Chalou to Béziers.
Oh, the line's still there, isn't it? Because you can go from...
You can go on that little...
Yeah, velo track thing. It's like a bike on the tram line.
Yeah.
So you pedal down. We haven't done that, have we?
No, we haven't. That's because we've always got dogs.
We've done the zip wire. Oh, I have, anyway.
Yeah, you've done the zip wire.
With my weight, I was very fast. Did the gravity, Newton's law and all that.
Quite a scary.
Yeah, well, I wonder when Donald Trump is going to change the name of Newton's law to Trump law.
I don't know. He's already dressed up as a pope, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, well yeah, he did the AI for the Pope. Someone had a bit of fun with that, you know. They did it as a poop. Where he looked like a giant turd. He kind of looks like that, and he does. You know, that stuff all over his face. He misses his ears and around his eyes.
The orange.
Oh, the orange stuff, whatever that is. I'm sure it's Cheeto dust.
I think it's spray tan, but why would you do orange?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's bronze.
Oh no!
No, we don't want you in that black mud. No, peaty mud. And then they get in the car. Lovely. Not. We've got a load of water in the car for you guys. You ought to have a drink. You're not drinking that old shit. Oh, dear me. Oh. Nasty.
But the thing is, what have we learned?
That's very true, Mark. It is. It's about France. Every area has its own personality, its own. You know, where we are in France, the language here is actually called patois. It's a totally different language. You know, it's not like Parisian French. It's quite difficult to understand. It's
More
like,
Doreen way, that isn't
yeah,
it? You know.
it's a bit like Welsh.
Yeah, the French don't understand it.
No. No, most of the French don't understand. It's if you talk about, like, for instance, some of the old neighbours and that, like, what was their name? They were, your mum used to live in France. Yvette and the other one who died.
I don't know, I've forgotten her name.
Because she spoke patois, didn't she?
Yes. She's about 100, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's about 100. It's actually got a lot. This area in France it's got the most centurions.
Centurions and...
Not people with shields and swords. No, I mean, like, you know, old people over 100 years old.
That's a good air.
It is a good air. We can't smell no Can't you smell any particulates, Caroline?
Well, I don't think there's any for miles.
even on the main roads, there's hardly any cars. That's crazy.
How many cars come up Wall Road a day? About 2?
They're tractors, darling.
Yeah.
Maybe the odd little van and the odd car. You're hardly anything.
Hardly any.
Some days you get none. Well, maybe a couple, but hardly anything. It's quite nice. We're loners, really, aren't we? We like our space. We like our fields. We like all our trees that we've been planting, and the garden.
I do like to go back.
Oh, here we go again.
And I'm a little bit stressed.
Oh, do you know what she's going to bring up? She's going to start talking about flights, Ryanair flights, budget flights from Stansted to Limoges. Since after October, they haven't actually listed any new flights. You see, there's a disagreement going on at the moment between Ryanair and France, because France has upped the taxes from around €2.50
to 7
per person to about €7. So Michael O'Leary from Ryanair has decided to kick off and try to hold them ransom. The thing is, it could actually be very devastating for our local airport, which is a lovely little airport.
Yeah.
And it could damage them badly.
Apart from Ryanair.
I don't think you need to worry too much. I think someone else will step in.
Yeah,
Be Flybe or even Air France. Someone else will step in. It'll be cheap though. It'll be dearer, but at least there'll be flights.
We'll see.
I don't go back to that old place. Stinky old. Ugh. Go to the UK. Especially when you've got Nigel Farage, they definitely want me going.
What about your little grandchildren?
Well, they'll have to FaceTime me, won't they?
Oh, that ain't the same as having cuddles and...
Oh, well, I'm not worried about cuddles. What's that all about? I've got my dogs.
You are?
I've got my dogs. The dogs, what? They give me a
You loved
cuddles.
seeing them last summer.
I do like seeing them, but if you think I'm going to be putting money in the pot where Nigel Farage is, you must be joking.
You'll go and see them.
No, they fell down a hole. Did they ask for that?
Yep.
Got all these nice new benches. Look at our nice new benches. If I can get it round without it going loopy.
Down there?
That's a nice new bench.
Oh, why would they want to go down there?
Because the badgers, darling. There's badger sets standing there, you see. And on the other side, down here as well, there's a load of come back. Where you gone? There's a load of badger sets down there. I've got to get used to this gimbal. I'm not used to it yet. Oh, no way.
I think it's against the law to go off path until
With the dogs?
Until the 30th, and people, till the 30th of June.
And people?
Yeah, you can't go off path.
Well, we just did.
No, we did, that was a path. Wasn't it?
That's a track. It's not a
We
path.
probably shouldn't have done it then. But
I don't
there
think.
wasn't nothing there.
Oh, dear, that's it. We're going to go to jail.
We've got cameras, I think.
Every province. Oh, there we go. There we go. Putin's law may be here. Okay, we can't. Not going. Come over and give and my dancing dentures a visit. Oh dear. Yeah, it is nice here. We are quite lucky living here. Glad to get out of the UK, and we did that before Brexit. So I just had enough. You know what I mean?
We have a 10-year
So you didn't you?
residency card, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which I think is very similar to a green card.
Yeah, it's a very simple thing to do, really. If you've been, we were already here over 5 years anyway, so it was easy for us.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, because Brexit, you see, that's Nigel Farage again, isn't it? You know, he's absolutely devastated the UK's economy. No, bloody Donald Trump is devastating the US's economy. Nigel Farage wants to make it even worse in the UK. He wants to.
They want to abolish pensions.
You see, he wants to abolish the
See,
state
a lot of
pension.
people are going to want to vote for him if he says that.
Well, I put a video up about that, darling, right? It says, oh, Where's the links to it then? I don't believe you, they go. I thought, what? Just check it out for yourself.
I've sent them the link.
That's exactly what he said. He made a statement about abolishing the state pension. And what else was there? There's that. Oh, and also DEI. He wants to get rid of all DEI, like Donald Trump. It's devastated the United States social system. You know, why would you want to follow things that don't work?
He's a Trump fan, isn't he?
Well, he thinks Donald Trump. I think he's a bit naive because what happened in the inauguration? Nigel Farage went all the way to the United States to join in the celebration of Donald Trump's inauguration.
And they didn't let him in.
They didn't let him in. He wasn't invited. You're not a tech bro. Bugger off. And also, he just fell out with Elon Musk.
Was any UK politicians invited?
I don't actually know. Actually, was
Was
there?
Keir Starmer there?
Was he there? I don't know. I don't think so. You wouldn't have every single politician there, would you?
No.
You just have tech bros. You know, people hand over shitloads of money. Apparently, Carol, did you know that they're very close to a US light trade deal? So it'll be the first stage of the trade deal. If that includes...
Worth anything?
Well, to the US maybe, but not to us.
I mean, is it actually worth anything?
Well, it's to lower the tariffs a bit, but you won't get rid of all the tariffs.
Yeah, but if they don't agree with this chlorinated meat, which I don't think they will, then what's happening then?
Well, there might be just a light, like a stepping stone trade deal.
Yeah, but you can't trust Trump, so even the trade deal can't be a trade deal because you don't know how long it's going to be a trade deal.
You're 100% right. There is no trusting Trump, and there's no way you can really rely on anything he says. Look what he did to Mexico, and look what he did to Canada.
Oh, that was really funny, wasn't it?
No, I'm talking about they had a trade deal and he went against it. Wasn't it? He negotiated last time.
No, I mean the meeting with him about...
Oh my God, did you see Mark Carney's face?
No, about Mark Carney saying Canada is not for sale and is never going to be.
Yeah. Just like this Oval Office, it's not for sale.
Apparently Trump says you can never say never.
Never say never. But he was kind of agreeing, but see, it takes two to tango, he goes. Takes two to tango. Would you want to tango with Donald Trump? Oh, could you imagine it? Oh, that Cheeto dust everywhere. Flying up, getting in your eyes. Oh, blimey.
I don't think that achieved
sting.
anything, them two meeting, did it?
No, nothing was achieved. Nothing was achieved. It is really just Mark Carney doing what he had to show. He had to show that he's a diplomat. He believes in diplomacy, and he's making an effort.
Trump's still not visited the king, has he?
So what?
Still haven't visited the king.
No, it's supposed to be September. It's supposed to be September.
Promised in January. That's like...
No, they promised it in January that he's going to have. Apparently, or Donald Trump said it was going to be in September.
Well, I haven't heard any from the English side.
No, we haven't. We don't know anything about that yet. But
he does tend to...
I'll tell you what we have heard though, Dan.
What?
Emmanuel Macron. He's coming.
Oh yeah. And they'll let him in Parliament.
And they'll let him in Parliament to speak, yeah.
Apparently there's a petition going around with the politicians that they don't want Trump to be go to Parliament.
There is, yeah. That'd be disastrous. They'd all fall asleep. Can you imagine? Did you see? Oh crikey! Mark Carney's face when he's in the Oval Office. It was like, oh, you can't. Let me out. I want to go home. Just like it was painful. Trump was just going off on one, weren't he? Mm-hmm. I did do a live stream of that actually. It's we'll be doing live streams on the channel. But it was.
What's about this spy thing in Greenland?
Oh, spying! You know the Trump organisation, the Trump administration. Sorry. Oh, sorry, the Trump regime. Oh, sorry, yet again. Yes, the Trump regime has been accused of spying on Greenland. Yes.
By Denmark are accusing them.
Do you know how they did it? They had these high balloons. These balloons up high in the sky. They had binoculars down.
Ah.
No, I'm joking. That was a lie. Look who are. No, they'll be no, they're spying by cyber.
Ah.
They'll be trying to hack stuff and shit.
Oh.
I imagine.
Okay.
Or they'll have spies with big magnifying glasses, something like that. But yeah, it's They warned them, they did. They said, don't do it.
There's another place he wants, Greenland and Canada.
So what, Greenland, obviously Denmark getting very happy about it. The Danes aren't, are they? Then he wants Canada.
That's not to say, right?
But no, the thing is, they said there won't be military force for Canada, he says. You know, he's still going on about this bloody annexing it. But then he's thought, oh yeah, well, don't rule out military force to take Greenland. You know, I don't know how that's going to work for, you know, a NATO country.
In NATO?
Yes, they are.
How can a NATO country
Well, they'll have to start fighting themselves, wouldn't they?
country?
Huh?
How can another NATO country take another NATO country? What happened to the rest of NATO?
Well, they'll have to enact
Who do they
Article.
support?
Well, no, the United States government, the regime. I don't know. I'll trip up again. Will have to enact Article 5 on themselves. It's not. Anyway, definitely boop the old like button. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, and
If possible, channel.
You can always buy us a coffee as well. That would be much appreciated.
Super chat's there as well.
Or subscribe to the channel, or super chat.
Yeah, well, yeah,
that would
super
be
chats because I see the messages then properly.
Or rewilding project.
Yeah, we're planting loads of trees. Da 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 da. The most Newfoundlanders around the bay can, as we say, weld the arse back into the cat. Would it burn? Like a pipe welder. They can build or fix anything they can. But I can do that as well. I can build or weld and fix anything pretty much. I'm a bit of a practical man. I like making shit. I really do. I'm doing it all my life, you see. Da 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 da. Oh, come back up again. Dee 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 dee. Okay. Apparently Newfoundland has the highest healthcare budget in Canada. My granddaughter's going to Canada very soon. With a parent. So not on her own, she's only that tall. And then my son is also going. My eldest son is going later on this year as well. So there's two families in my family that are going to Canada, visiting Canada to see family. There we come. Let's have a look. She's running away, she is. She's right ahead of me. 3 billion a year, blimey, that's pretty good. Hello, entities 6979. Well, of course, I said I got my left hip replaced last year and get the other one done in a month. Blimey, our friend had his knee done recently here in France. That was the other one's feet in no time. I was well impressed. A bit swollen. It's right now. Back at work in there, but he needs the other one done. The problem is when you're off work, you've got to have a bit of money put aside, haven't you? But that's reasonable. Cost me $110 for the private room. That's not bad at all, is it? You know. The thing here in France is you pay your insurance, which is basically covers the last third. 2/3 of the healthcare here in France is paid by the state, for which obviously we pay taxes and stuff, you know. And it's quite reasonable. It's about for both of us. It's under 200 euros a month for our healthcare. And when you consider that I've got fibromyalgia, so I have a fair bit of medication. It includes all your medication and treatments and stuff like that. Hearing aids for my dear wife. And oh, you found some French books. She said some books in a train. Was it a tram? That'd be a tram here, wouldn't it? What have you found? You found some English ones. You've got French ones, darling. You've got practically French.
This one's to children's French and not.
Oh, okay. You don't like children's French.
I do, but not there.
bear is sniffing a tree. Obviously, the dog's been there peeing up it earlier. Oh, he's gonna join it. He's still got some left after all that. Blimey.
I know.
And we've got new benches over here as well.
Yeah. And
That's quite quick, actually.
They've done new benches right down the village.
All the way down the path there. My God, that's a lot of blood.
Yesterday, and there's all brand new benches.
Do you know what, Dan?
You need to get on your bike and go all the way down.
Yeah, I do. You know what, Dan? I wish I got that contract. That'd be a lot of bloody benches.
Yeah.
I could make them better than ones.
You'll probably have to wait a long while because you're quite busy.
I'm quite busy, yeah. I'm always doing YouTube. If there's a choice, you can make it. Oh, there you go. What? It's not me. It's the dog. He's round my legs again. Look, there's this one here. He's a lovely animal, but he's stupid. You know, if there's a post and you're on one side of the post, he'll walk around, say there's that post there, he'll go around the post, around the other side of the post, while you're going that side of the post. He hasn't have the common sense, he'll just stand there and wait for us to double back on ourselves. He's a pesky animal, that he is. There's old Sebastian there. Alright, darling. Oh, I've got to open the car, so the dog is going to have some water. Yeah. Clean water that doesn't contain mud. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Got an old banger. No point having a good car here, it's just end up getting destroyed with the dogs. You weren't touching it again, were you? Bet you were. That might be why. Right, she touched the handle before. There you go. Done it. I think the handle's a bit sticky actually. I get all the lubricant on it. Oh, they're having a drink, are they? Yeah, there we go. This bloody gimbal. Oh crikey, the other one's so much easier to control. There you go. You've got tracking on it as well, but then it just drives it insane because there's two dogs and two adults. I just go loopy. Say flint and steel? What? Greetings from Birmingham. My daughter loves your chat. Oh, lovely. Thank you, God Eater. God Eater. Wholesome. Apparently, Donald Trump is quite godly in that. You know, you see when he did the all, when he's been sworn in and that, he didn't even have his hand on the bloody Bible.
He's never got a stop.
What's my email address? I can't really say it on here. You can contact me via the website, which is allshorts.eu. There's a contact page on there, and I'll get your email that way. And then I don't mind sharing an email. I don't want to do it online because I don't know who's lurking there. Justin Bieber. Ooh. Well, looks like we're going to be making our way back. Say chicken jockey. Art Goose says he has dual citizenship, you lucky bastard. For folks not in the know, tabernacle is a kind of of the F-bomb. Oh, is that? I didn't know that. So I think of a tabernacle, you know, being a part of, sort of, being part of, rigging for a boat. Not as a swear word. If any of you have left Canada as an expat, what country did you choose? For me, I didn't leave Canada. I left the United Kingdom, but we chose France because it's close, and also we'd travelled this little bit and we like it here. So, and it's green still. Now, contemplate Spain, but
Get to family.
yeah, it's kind of like brown. It's dry, arid, brown,
What's that?
and concrete. Yeah, that's not for me. I like trees, you see. I like natural stuff. All natural. Ooh.
Oh, look, they've all gone to a VE Day celebration.
Oh,
at
these
school.
celebrations at school. Granddaughter's going. And granddaughters. And grandson.
No, he's not going.
Oh, and you going, is he?
He's just taking them to school.
Oh. Blimey. Now I've got a really cool thing at back in my my little lab, and it's an old compass from a Lancaster bomber. It's a gimbal compass, you know. It's quite big. It's really cool though, you know. I don't know if it's one of the ones used on the dam busters. I don't know, but you know, there were several thousand of those Lancaster, about 6,000 I think built. Lancaster bombers, the 4-engine bombers. But you know, I think there's only a few left in flying, a couple left in flying condition now, aren't there? So love the Land. It's a beautiful plane. It is, and the sound. I don't think it's very environmental though. If you want, I know, a wartime plane that is environmental, you want something like a mini mower, which is actually a glider. You know, it's a gull wing glider. Yeah, something like that. That'll do. I just had one, road controlled, big old thing, 12-foot wingspan. 19 Celsius. It's overcast today. It's not cold though, but it's overcast.
It's fairly warm.
Who's that? Is that you, Sebastian? What are you doing there, boy?
16? 16?
Trying to get my bear. Where is he?
16?
Oh, there he is. What's that done?
But 16.
What today? What temperature?
What's in the shade anyway?
Oh, yeah, on the shade because the sun's in.
There's a nice breeze.
Yeah, it's been a nice day though, isn't it? Yeah, so far. It's quite nice. With dogs, that's ideal. Because it isn't too hot, do you?
I've got you, look.
Oh, she's got me. She's put me up on the live stream. Does that sound okay? It does sound okay, that's good. She nodded.
Yeah.
The only thing when you're doing live, you can never tell really, because obviously, especially when you do a walkie live like this. I want to do more walkie lives, you see. Don't forget, beat the like button, like. Yeah, he's a lovely boy, Sebastian. You've got Pandora in the back there as well. There's Pandora. Yeah, she's like a little beach whale, she is. She's a scavenger. Yeah, we do. We live in France. Yeah, I know St. Pierre. Oh, Miquelon, yeah. Yeah, we're in the Limousin, we are. In 87. The tarts over there are divine. Ooh, ain't they just? Don't tell the missus. Do you know that, Don? Tarts are divine, they are. Oh, the strawberry tarts. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we've got strawberries at the moment, haven't we? We've got lots of strawberries in the garden. Yeah, she's a lovely girl, she is. She had an accident when she's a puppy and bashed all her jaw in, so she's got a bit of a wonky jaw. But they got wired up and that and at the vets, and they
Makes
sort
her
of...
snore.
Yeah, she does snore badly. Yeah. She's a fun little thing. It'd be funny if the USA did start importing unhealthy food to us. The people will be angry. Yes, all that chlorine washed chicken. Apparently, there's going to be a trade deal. Could be negotiated. I don't know if it's been announced yet, but they are on the verge of doing a trade deal with the United States, but a light version, so it's not like a full-on trade deal. So I imagine it's not going to include the chlorine. Cause I don't.
Chickens.
Well, they have said no way to that already, haven't they? They said they can't countenance that. If they have, well, they just lied again, haven't they? You know. And also, the British farmers will be flipping out. They'll be beside themselves. They will not be happy. They won't be happy to destroy them. Literally destroying. Brexit has done enough damage. And that's the other thing, Caroline. Like I said in the title of this video, when will we learn? We've learned nothing. We look at things back when Nigel Farage pulled us out of the European Union, and the UK's economy has suffered badly as a result, including the farmers and any regarding actually getting food out of the country into the EU, and the fishermen and what have you, all because of Nigel Farage. You know, he's the one who he's the one who kind of influenced them to do so, and it screwed them. And No, there's a likelihood that, you know, well, they're voting for him and he's tying up old popularity, old Nigel Farage.
Well, he didn't get in Norwich, that's good.
No. Did they have a...
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So,
Labour and Green.
yeah, that's good. So Canada's got a lot of farms and salt fish that fueled an empire. Yeah, cool, more fish. That's one of the things here, and that fish is expensive here in France, isn't it? It's really expensive.
Fish is very expensive. Because I really like smoked haddock.
Yeah.
And that's like 25, up to 25 to 32 euros a kilo.
That's too much, isn't it?
And that,
You have to have a fish finger.
We're in England. My mum bought me a piece for about £4, a nice sized piece for about £4, equivalent to like about £5 hair, about €5. That was a decent sized piece. You're looking about 3 times that if you buy it.
I know, it's a lot. It's too expensive fishes. Oh, just walking up there midnight.
Good job on vegetarian then.
Oh, let's all say happy birthday to Shanna was. Happy birthday, Shanna was. Happy birthday to you. You can sing? No, okay. Yes, blame Elon Musk for meddling in politics. Well, he photo with Nigel Farage, didn't he?
Where's he gone anyhow?
Yeah, where is Elon Musk? He's hiding, but he's trying to keep out of the limelight at the minute. Probably because he's upset everybody, and Tesla is literally about to fall over. Literally. It is in a hell of a bad way. You see, the thing is, when you get to that size, you have costs and debts and stuff that you have to pay, and when you don't have enough money coming in to pay it, well, then you're buggered. Because Tesla itself, the car part of the company, is actually in a deficit. It's losing money. It's just the other services that are making money at the moment with Tesla. I'm willing to bet that the 10% base tariff stays, so obviously with the UK and that, and the concessions will be on the 25% auto steel tariffs, will drop to like 10%. Yeah, that makes sense, because they weren't going to get rid of them completely, were they? And that's like Donald Trump said to Mark Carney the other day as well. Like this, yeah, they won't count. They won't. Sorry. Be zero tariffs for Canada. Not while he's in anyway. That's so stupid. The idea that's going to bring the workforce back into Canada is for the birds. Into the United States, sorry. It's for the birds. It's just not going to happen. And he's done so much damage. Even no matter what he does now, the damage is done, darling. Do you know that? Mm-hmm. You know, you might get food companies all of a sudden say, okay then, yeah, we'll go back to how we were. But, you know, the people won't. You know? I saw some videos this morning with people videoing their shelves and that. And whereas before they hadn't put these labels up and stuff, you're hard put to find an American product now. There's no need to put labels up now saying it's it's a Canadian product. We love the new selection of European products. At least in for flipping chemicals, blimey. Just need more trade routes elsewhere. Hard to cut the US off completely. Exactly true. It is. You do it. It's going to be painful, but to start with. But once you've done it, it's done, isn't it? You know. You know the relationship with the United States is not going to be the same, even with different. Hello, Alice. Oh, cheers, Alice. Coffee for Carol. Oh, Carol, you got a coffee.
Yeah, thank you. That's very kind.
You got a coffee. Carol's got a coffee. I've got to go and get a coffee now. Oh, thank you, Alice. You two work well together. Well, I suppose we do. Do we work well together, darling? I suppose we do. We have our moments, don't we? She drives me mad at times, I tell you. Oh my giddy. Do you know what she does? Right, I ain't finished doing what I'm doing, and she's already tidied my stuff away. You do that, don't you, darling?
Oh, I get too stressed about silly things like Ryanair flights.
Oh, she's been getting really stressed about that, haven't you?
Yeah.
I said, we can't do about it yet. Wait until we know what's actually happening. So yeah, it's going to need some more trade routes, like for instance, well, there's China as well. Don't forget China. You know, China's still buying meat products and stuff. You know, they've started buying a lot from Australia and Mexico, for instance. Soybean from Mexico. there'd be, the China's likely to buy products from Canada. There's no reason why not, is there? You know? Hey, Mark, cheers, Mark. It's a few sweets for your coffee and putting up with my rambling. Not at all. Oh, thank you very much. It just got 10 Canadian dollars.
Oh, thank you.
They're worth more than American dollars.
So it's probably the same as a euro.
I imagine it must be something like that, isn't it? Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be going live. I want to try and go live on a daily basis if we can. And ideally on the dog walks, it's quite nice. Maybe go to different places would be quite good, wouldn't it, darling?
Yeah.
What I need to do, I need to do some recce. Because obviously I need internet connection for the lives, don't we, darling? So, should we get these dogs back? Because they're getting a bit hot in the car now, aren't they? Stan's got out.
Yeah.
They might do. What understand? Sorry,
No,
you're listening.
there's 10 Canadian dollars for €6. So.
38. That's more than the dollar. I think the dollar's actually.
What's the dollar then?
The dollar might go the other way, Carol, because the Canadian dollar's strong. That's why it's lower.
66.
Oh, that's gone way down. It's it's just shy of €9 for a dollar, and it used to be quite a bit different than that. Hey, nice one. Oh, cool. Hit a night. Grab something for the doggies too. Oh, we'll do that.
Oh,
doggies. Yeah, the doggies. Look, they're getting warm now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're panting a bit. I'll tell you what I do. Thanks a lot for the super chats and joining us today. It's most, it's nice actually in the chat, really. To be honest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keeps it out of the system.
And I think that you need to get your bike out.
My bike.
Do a chat biking down the Velo.
Oh.
Looking at all them benches.
That's actually a really good idea. Why don't I do a live on the bike going down? Because it's not bumpy down there, is it?
It isn't, no. You could go all the way to Chalou if you wanted.
Could do. I'm going to do that one day. That'd be really cool. Providing the phone don't overheat if it's too sunny. It shouldn't do down there though, should it?
Or if you nip out, there's one entrance, one exit right next to Dizzy's. You can go and have a cup of tea with them and then carry on back.
Yeah, I'll probably go all the way to Chalou because then I can show them the castle where Richard Lionheart was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. It's
That's
only
quite a cool
12
idea.
kilometres on the bike, so it's 24 if you do both ways.
That's nothing on the bike. I've been
bike.
much further than that on the bike before. I cycled all the way from here, all the way to Barcelona with my son. And I had Lycra on. Fat bastard in Lycra. Yeah. I looked at the penguin.
He did further than you. He went from
did.
Norwich to
Hooker Holland.
Hooker Holland, and then from the Hooker Holland to Barcelona.
Yeah, we met up in Bellac.
Canty he went to, didn't he?
He did, yeah. We met up at Bellac, and then we went, and I left him at Barcelona.
He actually raised £1,000 to buy my friend's
Oh, he did, yeah, handbike.
three-wheeler bike.
It was a handbike, wasn't it?
No, that's just a freewheeler.
Oh, three-wheeler bike, okay.
Yeah.
She's disabled, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Oh, nice one. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks for that. Much appreciated. Oh, damn it, I don't know. Oh, they are funny. Yeah, love to see you.
Well, buy
Get a saddle on that bike, Mark. Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh.
It's got a saddle. it'd be a bit painful without a saddle. Toodaloo, and thank you very, very much. You gonna say toodaloo?
Bye.
And you guys, what about you, Sebastian?
They say bye-bye.
Where is he? He's got a back of his head there. And who's over here? Oh, that's front of his head. Yeah, get them. Get them back and let them have a... they've had a drink, but then cool them down in the shade. Toodaloo. Don't forget, share the videos.